Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and peace be with you, brothers and sisters of humanity. I finally was able to finish Jordan Peterson's video message to Muslims. At first I was a little excited because I thought, well, is he gonna announce a new venture between him and the Muslims? I know some Muslim brothers were also excited because they thought, well, maybe he's gonna finally talk about him converting to Islam. And a lot of us were disappointed. What was that all about? Hey, you Shia and Sunnis. The video came across to me as a parent talking to their child. There was a little bit of arrogance, belittling, and condescending. And all of a sudden you find out that you have a huge following of Muslims. And now that you've joined the Daily Wire, all of a sudden you realize how influential that makes you. Having a huge number of Muslim following. The vast majority of them being under 30 and male. You talk to us like we're some small children who need guidance. I mean, you do realize we don't need your guidance, right? Because we take our guidance from Allah Azza wa Jalla, God Himself, the creator of the universe. You remind us to be the people of the book. Christians and Jews don't even consider us to be from the people of the book. This is our saying. This is what's in our Quran. We, the Muslims, are usually the ones who remind our Jews and Christian siblings that we are actually related. We are the people of the book. Especially what's interesting is that now that you are with the Daily Wire, you create a video like this. Did you create a video for the Christians and one for the Jews? Maybe talking to them about stop mistreating the Muslims, disrespecting, dehumanizing, dishonoring us, attacking Muslim countries day in and day out, destroying entire nations for no reason other than the fact that they are Muslim countries. Did you create a video for Israel to stop dehumanizing the Palestinian people? Stop taking away, eating away their land? We are brothers and sisters after all. The sibling, the people of the book. Why are we the only ones that get to be lectured and no one else? We don't consider our Christian brothers and sisters, nor the Jews, our enemies. We're actually stunned that they treat us the way they do when we have so much commonalities. And when, by the way, it's the Muslims that are still guiding the book. We're the last defense. Muslims like you and admire you for the same reason why millions of other people do. You seem like a man of honor and integrity. We appreciate the same thing other people appreciate about you. A man of conviction. But we don't need your lecturing. We like you. We respect you. I personally respect you a lot. I think you need to do a dua for them. Go back to the drawing board, Dr. Peterson.
Please Forgive my presumption, if you would. It is time for those of you in the Muslim world to stop fighting among yourselves, you Shiites and Sunnis, and also time to stop regarding the Christians, and even more specifically, the Jews, as your enemies.
And by the way, Sunnis and Shiites are brothers and sisters. We're all Muslims. We love each other. The only time you hear so much about the Muslim and Shia divide is when you're in the Western nations. Most of our problems were created by the West. Divide and conquer. It's still being perpetuated by the West. We're not that divided. We love each other. And by the way, we talk to each other all the time. I don't know where, I'm always fascinated by Westerners thinking, this Shia and Sunni divide, why they keep killing each other? As if Christians don't kill each other. Look at Russia and Ukraine right now. It's all about the narrative. You know how you can tell who has the power? It's by who tells the story, who has the narrative. That's the person or the group that can do the best branding. Muslims don't hate anybody. We just are human beings. We don't like to be mistreated, disrespected, dishonored. So we get mad. The same way you, Jordan Peterson, and people from the right are angry now by the left because you feel like you're being pushed around, that your mind is being managed, that people are trying to bend your will. Yeah. People are trying to take away your guns. Isn't that what people from the right always say? What about us? People are trying to take our weapons, bend our will so we won't create anything for ourselves. Bullied, destroyed. For example, the West always preaches democracy, but heaven forbid if Muslims have their so-called democracies, choose their own leaders. If America doesn't like it, and NATO, or Israel, we are told to do over. Start again, because we don't like this one. Make a video about that, Mr. Jordan. I know you know all of these things. If you are a fair and just, decent person, which is why a lot of people like you. You started this whole thing. So now, we expect you to make a video. Talk to your Christian brothers and sisters, our other siblings. Tell them to stop mistreating the Muslims. Oh yeah, and as for the Abrahamic Accord, I would think someone like you would do his research. If you did, you would know that Muslims don't really care about the Abrahamic Accord because it's designed to normalize relationships with Israel. We're supposed to just swallow what Israel is doing to Palestine. We don't like the Abrahamic Accord because it's another way of literally forcing Muslims to just forgive and forget. The other side is not doing anything. So don't tell us to take part in that because we won't. We're not interested in the Abrahamic Accord. So yeah, some powerful Middle Eastern countries, Arab countries, are willing to normalized relationships with Israel, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, and I think Morocco, but the vast majority of the Muslim countries are not interested. That doesn't mean we hate anybody. It means we have dignity. It means we don't appreciate what's happening to our brothers and sisters of Palestine in the 21st century, and apartheid is taking place. We are just like you. We have dignity. We have honor. We feel pain and sorrow. We are tired of being disrespected and humiliated every day. Look what the French is doing, forcing Muslim women to take off their hijab or not swim in the beaches wearing their burkinis. How are we supposed to just accept all of this? And we're the ones that are being lectured every day. We're expected not to be mad with everything that's happening to us. We try to fight back every now and then. Every now and then. And then it's like, oh, what did we say? Look at them. They're aggressive and terrorists. Do another video.